A good song for a beginning guitar player is Green Day's Geek Stink Breath. It's basically three riffs that come in and out over and over again. And once you learn those three riffs, you can play the song as long as you remember when they happen. So the first riff is probably the hardest. It's like used as a connecting piece, intro, a bridge, and the outro. It's F sharp power chord, first position on the second fret, and then open E, which at the speed you have to play it, it's best to play with just the pointer finger laying across these two strings. So it's those three strings being played, and then you just sort of lay the rest of your pointer finger across the neck without pressing the strings down, so it mutes the high three strings. So you just go, like you just whip it over. Or basically just remove every finger except the pointer and move it away from the low string. And the last chord is right there. It's a second position chord on the second fret, the B chord, so and I'm playing that with my pinky finger because again it's a bit of a fast song, so instead of going like that's like a lot of finger movement, so you're kind of doing cheap and quick versions of the chords, which is actually what you'll normally end up doing in most cases. So you go, and you can even use your pinky on the first position if you want to be super fast. But it seems like to me that that's the best way to play first position. And if your pinky's not strong enough, what you do at the beginning to toughen it up is you reinforce it with the ring finger and make kind of that weird shape. So you go. Whatever works. Alright, so that's the first riff. The verse riff is a little bit easier. It's just F sharp and E over and over again. So like, and then the second time around, at the end, it stays on F sharp. And that transitions to the chorus. The way that I'm getting that muted sound is by palm muting on the end of the strings. So like here's the bridge, and you just sort of take your hand and go like that. And when you're playing those chords, you lift off at the end of the chord. So that. The chorus then starts off with A and E open chords. And then it goes to F sharp, basically the verse part, but open. And then back to the verse, depending on what chorus you're on. And basically those are the three riffs that cycle over and over again. Along with the band, I'll try to keep up. And then after the second chorus, I think it goes to the a few times, and then to the third verse, and so on, and then the outro is that riff at all as well. So good luck.